Okay, today we're going to take a look at Canva.com for our Tech Tuesday. Screenshots are just not going to cut it. I've got to show you how incredible and easy it is to use Canva. It is, after all, a simple new way to design. Sorry, had to do it. Okay, so after you log in, it'll give you just a brief how-to, and then it'll bring you to this page that you see before you, which is will be your desktop. Of course, yours will be empty the first time you go in. Now, when you want to create a design, you can click on More. These right here are the ones that are used most, but if you click More, you have options for social media posts such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. You can create a document. I've used presentation before when I'm trying to create a new PowerPoint presentation. Incredible graphics. You can also use it for an ebook or blog title or blog graphic or even an infographic. I haven't played with this one yet, but it looks fun. Then you have marketing materials, including a business card or a menu. And you have email headers or social media headers, such as the Facebook cover, Twitter, YouTube channel, which is actually this one right here. And then below you have events, postcards, cards, photo collage, invitation, and then your ads at the bottom, which are also very nice. Now, if you can't use any of these, or if you are like me and you have a website that you're running, I create the graphics for our church website, and there are some areas where I need to have a specific dimension, so I can click on Use Custom Dimensions and type in whatever I need, and I can use it based on pixels, millimeters, or inches, and then it'll create a custom template for you to work with. For now, we're going to just jump in with a Facebook cover, and anytime you click on one of their template dimensions, it gives you its own layouts. Okay, now if you use a custom dimension, let's just click on one. Let's just do 120, just picking random numbers here. Now, if you use your own custom dimensions, oh, there's one there. The rest of them, if you see, are just a basic layout that you can use, or a grid system. But if you're using one of theirs, it gives you all of these different templates. And if you notice, some of them are free and some of them are not. The ones that are not are only $1. However, when you use one that's $1, you can edit it for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, when you go to download it again, you'll have to pay another $1. So if you're wanting a design that you're going to use several times, just every time it'll cost you $1 unless you do it all at once. But we're going to start with this one because I like this one. Let's start with the background. With the background, you can filter it much like you do on Instagram, and they have all of these different options, or you can go all advanced and make it your own. And so you can just click on your different, I have no idea what X process means. That's okay. And if you decide, you know what, I don't really like that, and you can go back to their default. Okay? If you don't like the background picture that they have, you can upload your own picture, which I've done before, obviously. Or you can pick one of their photos. I mean, they have huge number of elements that you can choose from. And so far, if you've noticed, all of these are free. And they're actually really good. It's not till you get further down then you start seeing photos that are not free. Okay? You can also search for a certain kind of photo. So let's just say a menu. I don't know why a menu. Or a market. There we go. And then it gives you a clearer picture of specific items that you're looking for. When you do a search, however, the free items aren't defaulted to the top of the list, which is kind of annoying, but you know, first world problems. What are you gonna do? Okay, so you can swap out the picture, or you can just go with a basic color background. So we're gonna click this, and I know nothing happened there. That's because I have to delete the picture, and there you have the background. Now let's go on to the fonts. With the fonts, it's all or nothing. When it comes to one text box, everything in this text box has to be the same size, the same font. Of course, if you look, there are tons of fonts, and they're really cute fonts too. I like them quite a lot. Okay, if it's going to be uppercase, list, left, center, anything like that, it's all or nothing. The only thing that they've changed so far is that you have the opportunity to change the color of one of the words. And I love that. That's actually very new. I discovered that on Friday, which was very exciting to discover. Okay, so you can change the color of an individual word, but other than that, it's all or nothing when it comes to the fonts. Okay, whoops, there we go. When you're taking a look at a Facebook cover, it's really nice that they have the profile picture space right there. But one thing to remember is you're also going to have words right here from your Facebook page. So let's clear out all of this. I'm just going to go straight to the top. And I'm just going to grab a shape. You'll want to take a look at your Facebook page and just see how far out your words go. And maybe just kind of block it off a little bit. And then if you notice, it's going to cover a bunch of these words. So you can move this up. And if you notice, you're getting these little grid lines. Here, let me delete the background, and that will help with the... Oh, that won't help. Let me make a black background. Okay, let's try that. So if you notice, when you start moving things around, you've got these grid lines. There's one on the left, on the right, and in the middle. And it shows you how it's lined up in relation to the other elements. Okay, so you can change the words just by clicking on there. Let's just do all these. Go Jesus. There you go. And then you can add other elements. There are illustrations. Okay, they're actually really cool. Look at that. Jesus is going to be all patriotic today. So there's that. You can also add in a chart. We're not going to add a chart to Jesus, but it gives you a great place to start. And you can put text on top of these. It's not a problem. That'll be a separate element. But you have icons. Let's say I'm going to put this on Facebook, but I want people to know I'm on Twitter. So I'll type in Twitter. And I'm going to do it free, that one. Here we go. And we'll just put it up here. This is not going to be the most pretty thing in the world, but that'll be okay. So there's that, and I can also put in Instagram or whatever else you want to put on there. I don't think Periscope is on there quite yet, but that's all right. Okay, so I've got my placeholder, blocking off the other words. I've got Go Jesus. I've got an element. If there's other text, or if you want to take out one of these, let's delete it. And delete it. Now I can put in a different element. Okay, so they have other templates you can start with, or you can just start from scratch and use one of these. And these three, the only difference with them is just it's a template for a heading or a subheading or a body of text, but you can change it to whatever you want. As soon as you click on it, you can change the font, you can change the size, you can change the color. And if you have a website and you know your color scheme, for instance, on our church page, our default color for just about everything is this red, and then the other color is white. So you can type that in so it's specific. It's also going to draw from the other colors that are already on the page so that you can coordinate your design. Very, very helpful. Fantastic. All right, let's delete that. Okay, it's going to leave page. And if you like a design that you've created, I use this one for our sermons on Sunday. I could just add a new page. Actually, I didn't want to add a new page. I can copy it. I can change the words, and then I can download it. And what we can do is when you download it, let's say I only want to download the first image, and I can click on options, type in 1, and then because I'm going to upload this to our website, I want it to be high quality but a small file size. then I'll use the JPEG. If you're going to print it, maybe it's a business card or a resume, then you can go with your PDF for print or high quality PNG. Okay, so you have those options. Okay, let's delete those. Now, if you're like me, I am an amateur designer. I wouldn't even call myself a designer. I use a lot of their templates, even this one right here for our family picnic flyer that I created. I just went with their invitation template, and then I scrolled down until I found, maybe come down here in just a minute, there it is, until I found one that I liked, and then I just changed the words, and that's what I used. So it makes it very, very easy. Something else that you can do is you can go to their design school. There's actually a link on your page, on your dashboard. There we go, that's the word I was looking for. And then their design school, they have articles on just about everything. If there's a specific article, and maybe I want to do fonts. See, look, fonts Facebook. You can see this is not my first attempt. So it gives you options. You can take a look at how to use your fonts, pairing your fonts, ones to use for your Facebook, whatever it is you want. So you don't have to start from scratch, and you can draw from their expertise, which is fantastic. The other thing I want to show you is the Canva for work. I have been drooling over this. One of the main reasons that I've been drooling over Canva for work is this magically resize your designs. Okay? If I have our Facebook page that I use for our church, and I like this design, meaning I like this photo with the filter and this particular font and that font pairing, if I want this to go on a Facebook post or an Instagram post, I have to literally go up and I have to start from scratch, which means I have to get the picture, I have to try to align it the same way, get the same filter, get the text, all of that. Whereas with Canva for Work, I can just click on a magic button, which I don't have because I don't have Canva for Work. I can click on a magic button and it will take my design and resize it for the different social medias or other dimensions that you pick. You can save your templates, organize your images, which would be phenomenal because what they pretty much do is the images that you have are just saved in the order that you uploaded them, and that's it. Okay. There is a cost, obviously, $13 a month, or you can do pay for the whole year, which is about $120, which boils down to $10 a month. So it is an investment, and it is not a one-time fee. It is a subscription, and you can also bring in other people to collaborate with you. So if you are running a website with someone else, or even just a ministry or business or anything of that nature, you don't have to start from scratch on everybody's different Canva. You can collaborate and work together, so you can work on that. Let's see here. I'm going to X out that, showing you that. So let's just create a quick design. And I want to do a Facebook post and just show you how easy it is to do this. Okay, I'm going to just give it a moment to load. Oh, one other thing I want to show you. I know you've seen a lot of these at the top. As each holiday comes up, they have custom layouts. So they actually had Halloween up here too, and I'm sure by next week they'll have Thanksgiving up there as well. So that's really nice too, especially when it comes to Christmas. It gives you these opportunities to start with the layout based on the season. Okay, and we're just going to click on this one because I like this one. It's very fresh, it's clean. And I'm going to change the words, and I'm just going to go to Bible Gateway, and I'm going to pick out our verse of the day. Thank you, Bible Gateway. Where did I go? There it is. And it's going to get really big. So let's make it a lot smaller. That's still not small enough. So let's make it a little bit more small, or smaller. I know, I can't speak today. And let's have in heaven. I don't like this lone person over there. So let's just... that didn't quite work. That'll work better. Okay. And now I want to go through and I want to highlight all of the mentions of Jesus or God when he's talking about God. And let's just make those red, just because I like it. Probably a little too intense for this particular one. I should use a lighter shade of red, but I'm not. And mystery, there we go. I knew there was another one. Okay, so I'm changing that, and I'm going to just copy, did that again. Sorry, Albert. Boom. And now again, I can take these other elements, I can move them, I can change them, I can change the color, whatever you want. Can make the background. Actually, I want to use the background. Where is it? There you go. Okay, that actually looks a little bit more busy. So we'll go back to this. And then that's as simple as you need it to be. You don't have to make it complicated. Very easy. And then you can just download it and then share with your friends. So this is Canva. As I said, I have graduated from using Publisher and PicMonkey. Yes, PicMonkey was great, but Canva, hands down, makes things so much easier. You can save your designs. You can click on one of your designs and use that as your start off, or you can go custom, whatever it is you want. Last thing is they have a Pinterest board almost of designs from that other people have made. And you can click on them. It'll open it up. It'll be nice. There we go. And you can like it. The only thing is you can't save it, which you can't even right click on it and save the image or anything like that, which is kind of a bummer, but it does give you some inspiration on what you want to do. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was informative. If you have any questions about Canva, by all means, leave me a comment and I hope to be able to answer it. God bless.